And we're live. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, we're running a little late. Mr. Pepper had to get a soft drink. I teased him because, like, 5 minutes before the show, he goes, I have time to run to the store, right? So, but Deb, thank you. He did cut his hair in the car while he was driving. I want to welcome Sophie, our special guest. She's going to join us tonight with the mini personal readings. We're doing 3 card readings again. And if you want to submit a question, questions are $5 donation. At the top of the YouTube page, there is a link to our Hermit Corners website. It's probably the easiest one. I'm setting up a shortcut website on my PayPal that'll be easy to access to my so I'll be changing that soon, and that one will be easier to access than having to type all that mile-long email that I have. Anyways, I had started to start the questions. I need to finish going through the list really quick and catching up. And Sophie, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody a little bit about you, although I think most of our audience knows you.
I think so. My name is Sophie. I am from the name of my channel is Bright Opal Tarot, and I've been on YouTube for a year now. And so I do all kind of different type of readings. And is it me or there's an echo?
There is a little bit of an echo.
Okay.
I have no volume on, so.
Me neither. Okay. So anyway, come and visit. I have a show on Friday nights called The Wheel of Fortune. It's on any and every kind of different topics.
I love doing
Kathleen has been on, Dean has been on, and I'm thinking of doing another one on Friday with to finish up the Mars readings that we had started. Sharon was on, and but it's also St. Patrick's Day, and a lot of people are of Irish descent, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But anyway, there's going to be something happening on Friday. I don't know what, but
I'm
it's
of Irish descent. You can't tell, can you?
I'm sorry?
I said, I'm of Irish descent. You can't tell, can you?
Yes, I can.
I'm Scottish and Irish both.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, James. Hi, Karen. Sharon, Debsy, Vivian, Snowwolf. Yeah, it's not easy to send text on the phone. Whenever I'm watching YouTube, I'm watching from my TV and I use my phone and I have sausages for fingers, so you never know what's going to come out.
It's called Cathanese. That's what everybody calls it.
Yeah.
It comes out in a new foreign language. It's usually always just one digit off, one character off from the typewriter keypad.
Or my bird, one of my birds, because I have two now, is going to jump on the phone and something's going to happen. Hey, Bebe is calling Kathleen J. Lightworker on WhatsApp. I have found at least 3 times my phone ringing because my phone is calling Kathleen J. Lightworker using WhatsApp. And that's my bird doing that. So
yeah,
you never know what's going to happen.
I have not used that platform, and I don't know why, but I've already got Messenger. It works good. My whole family uses it, and so I just sort of stuck into that one. And I deleted TikTok, and I deleted Twitter, and I rarely go into my actual Facebook account. I follow a couple relatives, but I don't post anything for my channel on that because I have an evangelical family, a good part of them. And so I just don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Back from that side of the family. I do want to say hello to everybody in the room. Karen, Debsy, Viviana. I saw Strawberry Rhubarb, Lisa, James C. Terrell living in Minnesota.
Manassa.
Manassa. Yeah.
Hey, Stacy Starr.
Hey, Stacy Starr, and I'll add you to the list, Stacy. Hold on. I switched out of my live stream and into the other. So let me scroll down real quick. Well, I've got quite the chat going on here. Hi, Jeannie and Stacy. I grabbed both of you onto our list.
They said typo. Drama is really Dean's channel. I don't do drama.
Did you see what Sharon is asking as a question? She lost her mind in 2003. Can we help her locate it?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think
that would
it's
be a $50 donation, Sharon, and I'll be happy to do a full-fledged reading
$5
for you.
$5.
Or I can just ask my trusted pendulum right here, right now. And my pendulum has a sense of humor most days, and I don't know if you would like it too much.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah,
what
I
it'll
need to train my pendulum.
It's probably at the school still, Sharon. You know,
I
you're
see it
retired now. It's probably where you left it is in the classroom.
I see it in the middle of the ocean, the Pacific Ocean, being very resting and zen.
Yeah.
Right, it's
We get
zen.
quite a few readers in the room, and so rule of thumb is due to ethics and due to personal relationships that we have with readers and the fact that we know each other so well, we like to not read for readers because it can be a violation of one, their shields that they have up protecting themselves from being read openly in open forums, but also to protect their privacy so that their personal business isn't out on the street. If you do want private readings, contact us via messenger. Readers read readers, you know, no big deal. Be happy to do a private reading with you, no charge, and you can return the favor. It's always fun. Love to read with readers. So anyways, that's sort of a rule of thumb, and it's an ethical issue, and that way we're not putting private personal issues that might show up in the cards to the public, to allow for a little bit extra privacy. So
Sharon, I hope you know that I was teasing you with love. Okay, I know you have all of your mind.
oh, I meant it, Sharon.
I know your mind is all there. You're as sharp as a knife. I know that.
I
It was
envision
with love.
roadkill. Is that what happened to your mind? Roadkill?
Oh my
It might have slipped out while you were writing, you know, got blown out. I'm just kidding. I love you, Sharon.
Me too.
I gotta tease you though. I just have to. I can hear her laughing too. Roadkill. That was good. Okay, well, the first person on our list is Deb Z this evening. So, how are you doing, Deb Z? Yeah, I like that Dean was fluffing his hair while we were waiting on him. Hilarious. Our pretty boy Dean.
Oh, Sharon.
I
Oh.
can't see my chat. What did she say?
You know, forgiveness, Sharon, is not only for the other person, but it's also to free ourselves from negativity.
Yeah, why would you want to carry all that weight on your shoulders? You must forgive.
There you go.
Set yourself free, Sharon. In the love and the light. This is all for entertainment purposes only.
It is.
Disclaimer.
It is. This is tarot, folks.
This is 3 cards for Deb Z. Okay, let's see what comes up. Where are my lights here? I gotta change decks. I gotta get the right deck.
Thank you, Sharon. All right.
I always love how Spirit says, no, not this deck, that deck. Oh no, Debsy, the devil showed up on the underlying of this order. So
What is the question?
it's a general for a 3-card general reading.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I forget to mention we're doing just
Yeah,
general
I did.
readings?
Okay, so the first one is Debsy.
Yeah, Debsy. Just a 3-card general. We just usually look at, the next few days or the week. This is that stress, greed, avarice, something holding you down. I'm feeling like it's not so much greed, avarice, no addictions. I think it's just the pressure that's holding you right now that you've been under. Underneath that, I've got strength. So we know you're an extremely strong woman and a family. So family happiness. The first card of the reading, it shows up as the Knight of Pentacles. It's leading you into prosperity. That forward movement of that night with good health, truth. It's a nice fast act, financial stability. Everything you're doing right now, you're doing from that heart center with this Ace of Cups. You're holding your heart in your hand. Your cup is overflowing. I think you're very much spiritually in tune with everything and all that happens in your life. You do from your heart and with love. And you are looking to moving to smoother waters with that ace, with that 6 of swords. So I think this up and coming week, things are going to level out for you, and things are going to be calmer and more manageable. So blessings to you, Deb. Oh, I have a stuck card. A 2 for judgment was under that. So that's your rising into your higher power. Being in touch with your spirituality and your strength from your guides above. So a double blessing. And Dean or Sophie.
You ready, Sophie, or do you like me to go?
Yeah, I can. I can go.
Okay.
Just at the bottom of the deck, I got the 10 of swords. So something has finally come to an end. So this week, you'll be looking to refocus on something that is going to be more beneficial to you. And I think that you're going to find some success. So your focus is probably going to be more um, uh,
I'll be right back.
is it not spiritually, but it's more going to be oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Cerebral. Some kind of, you're going to be thinking about a new focus, where to go to next, and you're going to be achieving some success as well. Probably in the area where something has ended abruptly, but by refocusing, it's going to bring you some success. And with that, we get the temperance. So just make sure that throughout the week, you temper all your energies and you don't go overboard. If you have a burst of energy or um, a burst of something, energy in an aspect of your life, I suggest that you temper it a little bit. Don't go all or nothing. Don't burn yourself out on the first day. Just temper so that you can. Just if I see like different buckets throughout the week and you have this full bucket, don't fill up the first bucket you see. you need the water that is in your first bucket to fill up all the other buckets throughout the week. Does that make sense? I hope this resonates with you, Debsy. Go ahead.
So where you had the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, I have the Ace of Swords, that new beginning on the bottom of my deck.
Okay.
So you're soaring, finding your truth, slow and steadily, right? And I feel like whatever change is coming upon you with the Three of Wands, your family may be a focus on this. It's about your family. How is this affecting your family? And I have the Page of Wands, which is telling me it's going to be something that's going to ignite your creativity, your spontaneity. It's going to create whatever you're manifesting or whatever you're working towards. It's going to be that light of hope, as you see within children, that light of hope, that imagination, that creativity. And I feel like it's a way that you're going to be able to express your love, because I also have
Mhm.
the King of Cups grounded within your emotions. So I don't know if this is you leaning on a partner or if this is representing you, but it's definitely whatever you're brewing up or percolating in your coffee pot. Whatever that is, you're going to be either leaning on somebody that's emotionally strong and stable, or you're going to be the emotional rock, that stable rock for some others to lean on during difficult times.
Okay.
Okay, good French roast. I had to go get a cup. Okay. Sorry about that. And next on our list is MK Karen. Hello, Karen. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Brenda. Nice to see you in the room.
Hello, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Lovely card. Well, I'm throwing doubles again. That's happening. The underlying card is that King of Swords. That 360-degree king, he's sitting on top of the world with his truth and his sword, the eagle guiding him, and wisdom and knowledge at his feet. I love this king. My future husband. No. I'm getting my husband to grow his hair out like the kings in this deck. So I love that long hair. Anyways, this is that king that gives you that 360 degrees, standing your truth, standing your knowledge. He's protector of his kingdom. He's a warrior king. You have the world. This is that beautiful card showing that everything's going in a circle. Everything in life is a circle. We're born and we move through life in a circle. It's almost like the Wheel of Fortune. It's represented by the four corners of the earth or the four Holy Spirit, which is beautiful. You are working in partnership with somebody with this Two of Cups, love, emotion, all that energy you pour into your cups, and it's moving you in positive way. I do see that you have been somewhat burdened because the last two cards came out as a double, and I have that Eight of Swords. So I've lost my camera here. Something's been burdening you, but what I like about this card is she's burdened and she's reflecting into that pond. So that means that you're releasing it. You're taking a look at what is burdening you, and you can release that. It's always good to release anything that's burdening you, not carry it forward in your relationships. Also, I see a tower moment. I don't feel that this is, everything crashing down on you. I see this tower moment is a transformation into a new beginning, something new happening in your life, especially when you're backed up with this world and this partnership. That's a transformation into something better. Underneath that King of Swords, I do see that you have the Ace of Wands. You're living your higher power. You're living your higher spirit. You're moving forward And oh gosh, the final card, that Wheel of Fortune. So things are going in a karmic direction, upward. They're moving fast. So congratulations to you, and I hope that resonates. And Sophia D,
Who are we reading?
we
NK
are
Karen.
okay,
Okay,
Karen.
so I don't see a list, Kathy.
It's starred.
Yeah, but she's not in the list that's starred.
She's right on top. I'm looking at the list. She's very right on top.
I'm looking at starred right now, and I don't see it.
Right here. See? Is that better?
Okay, because it's not in the starred column. There's only 6
That's
people in
cool.
the starred column.
I have 9. You need to
I
refresh.
only see 6.
I have 9 as well.
I only have 6.
Okay.
So we'll pop them up for you, Dean.
Okay.
Okay. Karen, I've got for you the tower. It starts with the tower. And I feel that this week there is going to be a moment that where you're going to need to come to the conclusion that you need to rebuild something. So seek this King of Sword. This King of Sword is coming across the tower, and he's going to help you rebuild that tower.
There you go.
Okay? Or if he's already in the picture and you don't trust him, then maybe he's contributing to the tower. But I feel that in this case, he is going to help you rebuild the tower. This is in relation to something that you had undertaken recently, and you were kind of looking for your way around it. So at the bottom and the head of the reading, I have the Empress and the Hierophant. So with the Empress, it is when you rebuild something, you're birthing something new. So try to think things in a different manner, be more creative, and it's going to help you rebuild a stronger thing. And with the Hierophant, though, beware of the Hierophant because I feel that there is something about an institution that might be getting in the way. So you have to understand, you have to keep that Hierophant in your mind and understand what is it that is um, keeping you from rebuilding that tower the way you would like it to be. And if you don't do that, then you're going to be out in the cold. That's why you need to be careful about this King of Sword. You need to determine, is he a good guy or a bad guy? I feel he's a good guy, but maybe you know something I don't. You need to work at the back of the pack. The recommendation is that you need to work as a team with people who can help you rebuild that tower. I don't know what that tower is about. I hope this resonates with you, MK. No, Karen. Um, it's um, it's basically what I'm getting at this time. You don't know what this could be.
Well,
Maybe I'll come later.
I don't have much more on that story either. I do have it's a new beginning with the 3 of Wands. She's moving to that calmer water. She's or sailing off to that new next adventure. And so I have that, but I also have the 7 of Wands. Like she's being tested with something so she's being confronted with something, whether this is the naysayers that are coming towards her, but she has to pick a path to choose to stand in her light and not worry about what's going on or the distractions in the background.
Ah, maybe.
And I also feel that she's probably being tested on this because I also have the King of Wands, where she's living that within her light, living within her truth, living her mantra, I would say, because with any type of that wands, to me, I feel the wands are the ones that always have to prove a point, make a statement, be larger than life, be bold, if not for the betterment of themselves, but of helping others to live within their truth. And on the bottom of my deck, I do also have the slowest moving knight, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So it's very calculating, like, how is this going? Whatever I'm doing, what am I working towards? How is it affecting my health? How is it affecting my family? How is it affecting my responsibilities on the home front or at work? How is it affecting my relationships, my health? Whatever those pentacles are, that's how your movement is towards this. Because with this, with the seven here, this is telling me that people are coming towards you or at you, or you're being tested to figure that out.
And I want to welcome Lauren, James, who else? George McKenna came in the room. I added Tracy Ralph, Tammy Bambi's in the room now. We've added you to the list. As usual, if you have a one-time question, if you want to order, it's a $5 donation to our Hermit Corners PayPal account. And we will the next person on the list is our ever most sweet Viviana. And I've updated the list of everybody that's came in the room. I'll try to keep my eye out on any other new viewers that come in. We currently have 9 people on the list, and the list will remain open for probably the next 5 or 10 minutes. Because anything over 15, 12 to 15, it pushes us over 2 hours. So we try to keep the show to a minimum of 2 hours. So, okay. I have thrown already for Viviane. I think I got this morning for you too, is the Ace of Pentacles, that rooted ace. You have financial stability coming your way. You hold that in your hands, and so I think everything financially is going to go well for you. Right now, I'm showing that you're waiting for your ships to come in with the Three of Wands, and the ships will be coming in. You're currently in your higher, you're focusing on your highest purpose. You're in touch with spirit. You're being guided to move in an upward position with this High Priestess. I think you live in your power, your strength. You do still have some worries that you're holding on to. With this Four of Wands, you're curled up. You've got your heart at your knees, and you're just reflecting. It's time to let go of those things that aren't serving you. Reflect, rest, self-care, and it'll allow you to move forward into a new direction, because I do see you celebrating with this beautiful Three of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups. And I love the Big Dipper on this card. It always stands out for me because I follow the stars and the moon and all that in the sky and some of the different constellations. So you will be celebrating soon. So blessings to you, Viviana. And thank you for all your assistance in our room with posting everybody's channel and links that are for the different readers that are in the room. We do appreciate all that hard work you do. Also, I sent you a package. Did you get it yet? Deb Z had one coming to her too. So hopefully you got those packages. My daughter in Pennsylvania got hers. I mailed out like 11 packages out. I think Dean got his today too. So.
All right, Vivian, I got the King of Swords as a signifier. So it's basically the situation where I feel it's like contentment, establishment. Like usually it portrays a man who's providing for his family, a man who's providing. He's a provider. He is the kind of person who plans ahead and things like that. But in this case, I don't feel like it represents a man more than your situation at present. Like, having being in a situation where you're not running out on gold, but your well is, you're doing okay. But here is the Knight of Wands, sorry, and I feel this is a warning that you don't go too far too fast. Just, look at this guy. He's watching out for the bird, he's watching out for the volcano behind him. Just, don't, you need to move, but move in a way that is practical and careful. At the base and the head of the reading, we have like the base is nostalgia, is things of the past, and at the head is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the knight that goes nowhere fast. And you might feel that you're stuck right now in the situation that you're in, or that you feel like there's nothing new happening. And that's okay. That's good, because in the past, in the near past, there was something new that was happening. And in the near future, you're going to face situations where you're going to be somewhat in battle, and you're going to need to look at um, your the people around you. At the back of the pack, we have the Lovers, people around you who are going to be there to support you, who are going to be there um, to help you through whatever it is that you're living through. I don't see anything dramatic happening. I feel maybe a little bit of boredom, and you're looking for something to happen, and it is going to. There are going to be things happening, but it's just regular life. So, and that's okay. That is good. Take it, enjoy it, because it's not always like that. So, I hope this resonates with you, Vivian.
So, last but not least, Viviani, I feel like you're going through a time where you're searching for your purpose, your hermit
Yeah.
moment. I have where you're searching for your light, or you found your light and now you're on your journey, right? To live in your truth, okay? I feel like now's the time, like I said, the new beginnings. And what no better card than the beginning of the deck with the Fool. Yes, with this Fool, you see the wonder as an adventure, as a child, going on your journey, looking at every little corner, see what's there, what's available, what you can get in mischief in, and what kind of fun you can have, right? You're living in your light, that life, that joy of living, okay? Whether they're good consequences or bad consequences, you're just living. I also feel like you also are spunky, have a fiery personality, because I have one of my favorite cards in the tarot, which is the Queen of Wands, because she doesn't take crap from nobody. She's self-assured, and she knows who she is and knows what she wants to attain out of life. Aside from that, I have a follow-up card with the Six of Pentacles, which it's time for compromise, working with others, learning that there is some whatever you're doing with others, any type of relationship is about giving and taking. And where the best relationships at best are 60-40 or 80-30, or because as long as it's a healthy amount of give and take within that relationship, then that's fine. Just make sure that you are not giving more than what you are receiving consistently, and I think you'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I hope that all resonates with you, Viviani. And the next person on our list is James C.
James C.
James. I'm gonna put his name up briefly. Since everybody doesn't like their name popped up, it's easier to see the cards. James C. I don't know if I have spirit in the room with me. Somebody keeps touching the back of my neck. But they haven't come forward yet, so I don't know who it is.
I have some interesting cards here. So I guess since I'm ready, I will go ahead and go first.
Go ahead.
So the moon is depicted a couple of different times in this reading, okay? whether it's within the high priestess or if it's within your moon. Overall, you are coming into clarity of what's been hidden from the light from you. Things that are always hidden on the surface and sometimes hidden right in plain sight. But remember, if you're walking in the light, the sunlight will cast and shine upon the ugliness that lurks. Anybody that's out to get you will be exposed. Anybody that's trying to do anything type of negative towards you will be exposed. If people are not authentic with you, they will be exposed at some point. Because with the moon, there's always the light. And I do feel like you are clawing your way to your own truth. Just that's something. I feel like you're in a spiritual awakening or you are learning more about yourself, okay? Because I do have the tower here. People often say the tower is the worst card, but I will keep saying that it's one of the best cards in my opinion because we know from this is that nothing can get worse than this. So the tower is a great moment. If it is in fact a true smack in the face, I need to own my stuff and face myself, my inner demons, my whatever that nastiness could be, just remember that this is your time to face it head on and do so and heal from this experience as well as learn from this experience. Nothing can come out of nothing, but something can come out of a strong foundation. Ooh, write that down, Kathy, for your
Yeah.
nothing can come out of nothing, but something can come out of a strong foundation.
Yeah.
So just remember, even in the worst of times, there's also light of hope. I also feel with the high priestess, we are coming into understanding that finding that fine balance of our emotions and our mental state. We are very, very intuitive and possibly psychic of what's going on around us right now. And we just need to be aware that we're not acting on pure emotion alone, but with logic and emotion to help us understand and react on our instinct. We cannot just rely on one or the other. We have to work on a blending of the two because the blending of the two helps us make better informed decisions than based on one or the other. I feel like right now you're going through this spiritual journey or a spiritual awakening because of the last card. You are going to be seeking out or have sought out some guidance from a higher source, from a higher power, whether that be somebody from your clergy, or this could be somebody that's a confidant, somebody with wisdom, somebody that knows how to communicate with you and to guide you and to train you. This could even be a family member, or this can be somebody who has recently crossed, or this can be one of your guides, but either or one of your angels. But either of whichever how that looks for you, allow them to come into your soul, your your soul space, your heart chakra, and allow them to communicate and educate you and guide you in the way you need to be guided to help get out of whatever this is and to own this. Many blessings to you, and let us know how it goes.
Do you want me to go next or do you want to go next, Kathleen?
Oh, go ahead. I'm
I
just
feel
adding a couple moderators here.
okay. I feel that you are in a place of contentment. You're fulfilled with emotionally, with your family, but you are in a position where you're kind of being forced to leave. I need to turn that out because there we go. I feel that you're going to be in a situation where this comfort, this emotional comfort that you find yourself in, you'll have to move away from it because you need to go and seek yourself. You need to go and seek yourself. And at the base of the reading is the sun. Your base is the sun. It's you have your foundation is very deep rooted and it is this deer head thingy. It just this is a majestic animal. I love it. The roses, it's a sign of love, spirituality. It smells wonderful. The strength of this man. Your base is very strong. but you don't see it because in your mind, you're hanging. You feel like you're trapped, or you feel like you're um, paralyzed, and you're not. You just need to go seek yourself. Okay? You need to go seek for yourself. And I think it has to do with that spiritual journey that Dean was talking about. And you did start that spiritual journey. And you are going to come to the end of that journey because your base is very strong. What you need to do, this is the way to do it, you need to study. This is something that you can do through meditation. This is something that you can do through discussion with others. This is something that you can do in books if you want to, but you also need to practice, practice, practice. And I feel that a wonderful journey is awaiting you. So I encourage you to continue that journey and not be afraid of it. So I hope this helps, and I hope this helps.
Wow, that
Thank
really
you
goes
for your
back to what I
question.
said too.
Yeah,
Nothing can come from nothing, but with a strong foundation, something can be built on. Nice.
yeah, and you have it.
Okay. Yeah, I am getting the death card for you, the first card out. This is death and rebirth, though. This is that is not a literal death. This is the death, meaning ending something that you are now finishing and coming to conclusion of, and that rebirth into a new journey. No, don't let things hang you up, though, because I also got the hangman for you. You need to take a look at everything around you. Look at it from a full perspective. You've got you're hanging in that tree, but you've got a full view of what's going on around you. Take advantage of that so you can let yourself out of the tree. Um, this gives you an opportunity to look at everything from a different perspective. So take advantage of that, because I do show that the sun will be shining on you in this new adventure coming forward for you. This is the best card in the deck. You want that sun shining on you, moving your way. You are finding at the underlying card of this reading, I've got that King of Wands. This is that Leo energy, that strength, that power, that knowledge, that that you're walking in your light. You're holding your wand, and you know your strength, and you have that intuition, that ability to take charge of what's going on and move forward. So it's a fast moving thing too. Because it's showing that you will have prosperity with this Ace of Pentacles. This is that rooted Ace of Pentacles. So prosperity has been rooted in your path, and it will come to you, and you will rejoice with this Page of Wands. Also a fact moving, letting you know things are moving forward for you. So sleep up and throw up your wand and enjoy that intuition, that strength, and that journey forward. Blessings to you, James, and I hope that also resonates with you. And the next person on our list is Jeannie123. Good afternoon or good evening, Jeannie. Also, just to let the readers know that are in the room that we're not throwing cards on tonight, I do have a new blessings deck, blessings for novice. I will be pulling cards for you as well, but not doing full reading, mini readings for you for privacy purposes. So, but I will throw cards in. I'll throw the first one for living in Menosha. The first card I pulled was blessings of patience. A blessing comes in disguise as a setback or a delay. This card confirms that you are on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you will reach your goal, and all is accomplished in your imperfect time. Namaste. So I love these cards. They're absolutely beautiful. The art in them. These cards are the Novice's Blessing is Divine Tarot by Tony Carmen Rowe. And it's my new deck, so one of my new decks. So, and I'll just better than Santa's
Linda, I did see that message.
What?
You mentioned everybody was beautiful and then, hi, Dean. Okay. I don't care. I'm gorgeous. That's fine with me. I'm gorgeous. But
Well,
anyways, I had to have a little bit of humor.
carries his ego in his gorgeousness. Keeps him out of his readings that way. So this reading is for Jeannie.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my list updated here so I don't lose track. Did the light shift?
Oh, that's much better, Linda. Handsome. I like it. Handsome.
Oh no.
Hi, Linda. Okay, for Jeannie, shall I go ahead?
Yes, go ahead.
Jeannie, the first card I get is the Knight of Sword. And I don't know why I chose this deck, but I was guided to it. And the Knight of Sword is someone who rushes in, sometimes without thinking, sometimes without, you know, even knowing. But what comes across this is nostalgia. And what I think is you might be running to something, towards something this week because of something nostalgic, something from your past that is getting in the way. So at the base of the reading, we have the King of Wands, and at the head of the reading, we have the Nine of Cups. And believe it or not, I believe they're the same person. The King of Wands has something to, he has a plan. He has something that he's planning towards. I think that the King of Wands might be you or someone in your entourage has something planned. There's a lot of satisfaction going on, but they want more. I have no idea what I'm saying, but that's what comes to me. So I hope this resonates with you. At the This is the cause. Again, a one, the Knight of Wands. Moving ahead, moving forward, there was a plan that you were following, and that is what guided you where you're at today. Be careful, be careful, be careful, because we got the devil. And the devil talks to, I feel money for some reason. It could be addiction, it could be being trapped into something, but I feel it has to do with money. So here's what you need to do. The recommendation at the back of the pack would be the Ace of Sword. Start anew. Just face the truth. There is a truth you need to face so that you can get away from the devil. And the only way to get away from the devil is by doing that, facing the truth. So, when I'm just cluing in on something. This is you. This is you. So you are the base of the reading, you are the head of the reading, and what you're facing is the devil. So face your truth. And once you face your truth, things will go in a very, very positive way for you. But you need to face your truth in order to be able to do that. I hope this resonates with you. God bless you.
It's funny you said that because I have a lot of two symbolisms and balance. I feel like, Jeannie, you're out of balance or out of sync with something or someone or within yourself. Because I'll just say this, but know this. You are a force to be reckoned with because you are stronger than what you think. because I do have strength, and I would not pull strength. Strength would not show up at the bottom of my deck if you don't have that fierceness about you. I do feel like you're out of sync or out of balance and not sure where to go, because the first card I did have is the star, and the star typically has two goblets or pitchers of water or whatever concoction liquid, pouring it into a stream of life, because water gives is a I guess an element that helps sustains life. Okay, so with this, looking at this butterfly, there's hope and finding and working through whatever difficulties that are there ahead of you. The lights are coming from behind you, and it for me it feels as though you're trying to work through this time and see what that brings you, because I did throw some clarifiers on it. It's a time that your wands are going to be jettisoned towards you. And these wands are not something that you should be afraid of. This is stuff that you've been manifesting for clarity. This is that star moment where you're wishing upon that star to get that clarity to come to you. Because remember, the star is like one of the humanitarian cards that asks to better yourself, to help better others, not to focus on something that's monetary money, because when that money gets involved, that's when ego gets involved. This is completely separate out of ego. So wherever these wands will land, and they will land, let these be reinforcers and teachers to guide you along your journey. It's going to be a time where you're going to have to contemplate with the Two of Wands as well, to figure out how to integrate this plan of action into your daily life. But with anything, you're going to have to rest and reflect on it, and lead with your heart and your mental capacity. Okay, I do have the next card is the Page of Swords. So you are trying to find your truth. Okay, I'm covering this up because it's a sheer shirt that she's wearing, but this is the Page.
She is dressed.
Um, and she is trying to seek out her truth, or come to her own light, or come into her information. You will be made aware of something along the way, this journey, some insight, some guidance that you're going to be learning upon yourself. And the last but not least, the card I have for you is your future. And I think this is you as well. The Queen of Swords, sitting upon her throne, sitting in her truth, and holding people accountable and herself accountable for anything they brew up. And on the bottom of my clarification deck, I did get the Two of Pentacles. So this is telling me you're trying to find that balance, whether it's with work or play, health and finance. Whatever those pentacles you need are out of whack or out of tune, that's what you're finding that balance in. Many blessings to you. And Kathy, what did you get?
I think we're getting an evolution of your story, because I also got the Devil card in the reading. This is what's been burdening you. And the first thing I noticed on this card was that he's got this person tied up like a puppet. You're no puppet. You can free yourself from this. You are moving out of an energy where somebody's been trying to pull your strings and make you do what they want you to do and act the way they want you to do. You will be unburdening yourself from this, because I'm showing that you're an extremely strong person. The first card in the reading comes out is this Eight of Pentacles. You're moving through a new cycle. You're starting that new journey through this new cycle with the Eight of Pentacles. You're a very hard worker. You live in your light. You look at what work you have to do, and you assess it, and you get it done. You live in that strength, that power, and you work very hard to anything you get. I also get for your future card is you are destined. You have the wheel of fortune. You're moving in your destiny. You're on your karmic path, and you will be moving forward in your power. You are on top of this destiny now. You're in the upward position with this card. The underlying card of this reading is telling you that you need to remember to be charitable to others around you. Charity comes in many forms. It can become as simple as helping somebody out on the line at the grocery store. It could be just a beautiful smile and a good morning to somebody. It can be helping somebody out when they're in a little bit of financial need, or it just can be that shoulder for somebody to cry on when they need some assistance. But whatever you give out in charity, it always comes back tenfold. The underlying story, the finishing of this story is you are the magician. You have the ability to make magic in your life and to put out that magic to the universe and manifest anything you want in your dreams. You are moving towards balance, personal balance, which I believe Dean got this card too, is that balance, those twos. You will find that balance in your life. And I think it's also financially related because it is the coins. And any seed you plant, you will reap what you sow with the Seven of Pentacles also. So your financial stability looks like it's well rooted, it's seated, and it's going to be flourishing. I don't know if this is going to be a new job or new employment opportunity or just better financial stability that's moving forward into your life. But blessings to you, and I hope that resonates for you today. And the next person on our list is Stacy Starr, but I'm first going to pull another blessings from Amistad for Sharon at Strawberry Rhubarb, our good friend Sharon.
Ooh.
I've got the blessings of just being, and I just love these cards. Isn't that beautiful? It says, you may be thinking that if you had acted or chosen differently in the past, things would be better now. But thinking this way, you fail to see the positive effects your past actions and choices have had on both you and others. Look closely and you will see many blessings. Namaste. So beautiful. I love these
Beautiful.
cards.
Beautiful. Jeannie, I think that you are a very strong person. The King of Wands with the Nine of Cups shows that you have everything. And like Dean and Kathleen said, you have everything to succeed. So sending love to you.
Yes, Sharon, I'm doing just oracles for the readers in the room rather than personal readings.
I think that's a good idea to do it
Yeah, I
that
think
way.
it gives a nice message to them without going into personal details that
Yeah.
come out in cards. So it keeps the privacy. The next person on our list is Stacy Starr. And hello, Stacy. I think we missed you this morning.
So, Stacy, the theme of the cards is not much different from the past week, but I do know that you're coming into your own. And why do I say that? Well, let's see. I do have at the bottom of my deck, I do have the Seven of Cups, which is telling me that you're focusing on the shoulda, woulda, couldas, and the grand illusion of what can come into fruition, or what should I not, or what should I reject. Remember, with dreams can tell you, give you a lot of information. You just have to be aware of what you're receiving, right? You have to be, again, I'll say this again, your dreams can be a gateway into understanding what's going on around you. They can be tiny hidden little messages. And I'm sure Kathy can speak more onto that because I don't do dream analysis or dream interpretations, but they can be a gateway into what your spirit guides and what the higher purpose has in store for you. Okay. I do have the devil. Yes. So I feel like whatever or whomever this was for you had tried to have his or her claws snagged into you to try to manipulate you and have you conform to their way of thinking, their way of doing things. It was very much self involvement and pleasure. And I do have the lovers. So this could have been a partner or a husband or a wife, however that coupling, however that pairing of those two, or it could be two business partners. Whatever that was, I feel like you're coming to that point to where you are being reminded to Ground yourself and remind yourself of all that you have, and surround yourself with like-minded people and that love with the Nine of Cups. Remember, this is not a typical Nine of Cups. It's more of like a peace offering of grounding yourself, meditation and reflection, and getting your emotional standpoint in check. That is what I feel when I see this interpretation of the Nine of Cups. Many blessings to you, and let us know how you're doing soon.
Stacy, my dear Stacy. Here's a message that I have for you. The devil is in the past. Let go of that anxiety. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. At the center of the reading, I felt like, even before I turned the card, I felt like saying, Mama, the provider. You are the provider. You are the person who's looking after her children, her family. You need to temper yourself. You need to give yourself a break as well. Okay. So that's one thing that comes across. You need to give yourself a break with the stress, but you also need to be careful with your spending and things like that. At the base of the reading is the Strength card, and at the head of the reading is the Nine of Swords. You're a very strong person, Stacy. You need to realize it. You need to realize it. Those dreams that you might be having might be a release of all the stress that you lived through in the past, and they might be messages for you as well. But you need to let go of that stress. Like I said in the past, the devil is gone. So just give yourself a break. The devil is gone. But you're very sensitive. You're very open right now to a charmer. So be careful with the charmers out there. They could potentially, you need to give yourself time to heal. And you need to also listen to your heart and the messages that you're getting. You also need to take the time to heal, like I said. And soon there will be someone coming for you. A knight. The knight that goes nowhere fast, a steady person, someone that you might not even consider. But first, you need to heal. As long as you're not healed, you can't get into any relationships. You can't get anywhere until you heal. Otherwise, you're going to get back into the old, what do you call that? Wheel that keeps on turning all the time. Vicious circle. Vicious circle. So I hope this resonates with you, Stacy. Love you.
Well, Stacy, I get first underlying card of the reading is this Queen of Wands, and I think you are the Queen of Wands. I also get the Queen of Cups as the first card coming in this reading. I think these two cards are representing you. You are sitting in your strength, holding your light, following your destiny, and following your intuition, your power, your knowledge as you move forward through this time of your life. You're also this Queen of Cups. You're in tune with your spirituality, your emotions. You're an abundant queen. You can take care of your own. You take care of your house, your kingdom, your children, everything around you. I do get in the center of the reading the Three of Pentacles. This is showing me that you work in conjunction with other people, that you believe in working in groups, and that that teamwork is something that's very fulfilling for you. You've got a mom and a man and a child here, all working together to build this beautiful wall hanging. And it's full of pentacles. This is financial stability that they're putting together, and they're working together goes through that. I do have this King of Pentacles standing next to you. Maybe there's somebody that's giving you some financial strength. They're helping direct you towards financial strength. I love this king. He sits there with his befriended dog in his power, in his strength, and in his many. The final cards of the story is you have the Chariot card. You know, you're on that chariot. You have the will to move the chariot without reins. You're moving forward in a fast action. Those forces know where to lead you because you are willing them to take you where you need to go. You are moving forward in life. And with this 10 of Pentacles, you're leaving all those burdens behind you. You're packing only what's necessary to move forward in life. And you're walking away from all those things that are no longer serving you. And that's a really great place to go. It's like, well, of all those things that no longer serve you, they're burdening you, and there's no reason to carry those burdens with you any longer. By going on this path and moving forward, you are going to prosper, and so is your family. With this 10 of Pentacles and this happy family card, you and your family will celebrate. You're joyous. Your financial stability. Things are going to be going for, and I love this the way that top pentacle has that Kamala tree of life, lighting up all your chakras and connecting all those chakras with balance in your life, because you're not a fool. You've taken that leap of faith to go in the direction you need to go. So blessings to you, and good luck. And I hope that resonates for you. I've also pulled a card for Lisa at Spiritual Intuition, and the Novice card I got for her, and I already sent her a copy of it, is a sea of blessing. The universe is the projection from within within you, and you are a projection of the universe. You're a vast space, and yet you are spaceless. You are a divine ocean of love and the sea of blessings, and you are the wind of change that flows throughout life. Namaste. So, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the last card for Sonia Lee, if she's still in the room. And oh, that's a beautiful card. I love that. It reminds me of Sonia and her daughter together working in their heart chakra. Blessings from the Divine Mother. A previously closed door now opens. This is a blessed and fortunate time for you. But be mindful, humble, and grounded. Feel your connections to the earth. Feel your energy and love in your heart, and know that you are internally blessed by the Divine Mother. Namaste. Blessings to you, Sonia, and thank you for coming and joining us tonight. And the next person on our list is Tammy Bambi. Our sweet Babs.
So Tammy, okay, I'm just gonna say it like this. I see you as the Empress, somebody who's always ready to give their heart, their love, and care to anybody who needs it. Okay. And I feel like recently you're going through your own trial and tribulations right now, where things are not as they seem, right? And I don't know if it's because the family or friends have left you astray or didn't have your best interests at heart, or this can even be people you work with, acquaintances, and you just feel like screaming to the universe, like, why me? Why? What's going on? Because I do have the Ten of Swords here. So there's been some conflict that you have ended on a cycle, and I would say let that go. Use that as a motivator, as a teaching tool, that things how you don't want your future to look like as you're moving on and transitioning to your Ace of Swords, okay? This could have had something to do with a group of people that was around you with the Three of Cups, remember, you need, in order to move past the whatever drama this was, you need to heal this. So if you can, heal that connection that you had and give them the the um the love and attention that a page can seek out. Okay, so I do have the Page of Cups here. So what I'm feeling is there's some healing that needs to go on here. I don't know if it's from some issues around friends, around family, but the only way to heal is to start that process and opening that door of communications, and to heal within first. Must heal yourself first, then heal the relationships. Who else is ready to go? Who else has something about this?
I have here the Page of Pentacles and coming across the Six of Cups. And I feel that this is a person, and I might be wrong, but this is a person who is bored. You have a good family situation, but you're evaluating things. That's at the base of your reading, actually, evaluating things. You know, you have a good family situation, you're well established, well provided for, or you're be able to provide for yourself, but you have nostalgia and you're evaluating things. There's a new beginning coming for you, new beginning, new projects, new ideas that you're thinking about putting in place. And with the Knight of Sword, it's telling me that's at the back of the pack. The Knight of Sword and the Eight of Cups. Think things through before you do anything. Okay? Think things through very well. This is someone moving away. Don't, before you make a decision, make sure you don't rush into it, and make sure that you guard what you have. Um, this is all I was able to get for Tammy Bambi. I'm sorry, I had trouble connecting. Did that make sense?
Actually,
I wish you love and
I
light.
think it does. Pammy, I do see you're still, carrying those burdens on your back. I know you have a lot going on right now, and it's been like very much chaotic and everything that you're going through right now. Remember, you need to stop and rest and reflect on the battles that you're going through. Reflect and know that you can move into that higher power, and that these battles are going to be served well for you. You do have judgment that is in your favor. The angels are looking out for you, and they're playing that horn and allowing you to know that they are there for you, watching over you and guarding you all the time. You will be moving into a much calmer water as you go through this time period. And things are going to get more balanced. You do need to get out of your head. You have a lot of infighting in your head, and that contemplation, and that all that going on, and you need to work through that and get to the point that you've done this reflection and you've worked through that. Quit beating yourself up, and release this, because to move forward you're going to need to get through that part. I know that can be very difficult, but you're going to rise up with that King of Cups. This is giving you that strength, the abundance. And I think this is you. You're going to rise. You're going to take the authority of your family and your home, your finances, your abundance, your emotions, and you're going to take charge of what happens in your life. And you're going to sit high on your throne, in your spirit, in your emotions, and you're going to be able to do that, because the final card of this reading is the World. And this is a great card because you're being guided by the eagle with that strength and that power, guided in the right direction. You've got the archangels protecting you. Are moving forward like the ram, going forward and achieving this. And you have that strength of the lion. And it completes your circle in this time. and you will gain control of everything that's going on in your life, and you will have that light, and you will choose happiness and prosperity and be able to move forward. So I hope that resonates for you, Tammy, and we love you, and you are in my prayers. So blessings to you. And Dean, what did you get? Or did you already read? I lost track. I'm terrible. The next person on the list is Lauren.
Is Linda?
No, I do have Linda on the list. She's the last person that made the list. Was Linda? It's
Oh,
Lauren.
Lauren. Sorry, Lauren.
Lauren, the
Yes.
chosen one.
Okay, so Lauren, I feel like you're moving through a difficult time and trying to sort yourself out. Okay, I feel like you need to heal yourself within before you can move on to wherever your path takes you next. The card I have at the bottom of my deck is the Ten of Swords. I feel like you went through a time, or will be going through a time, or currently going through a time of sadness, depression, anxiety with the Five of Cups. Now, it's not forever. Nothing is forever as long as you are constantly working through that difficult time in a positive frame of mind, keeping your spirits up. I know it's easier said than done, right? But I think what you need to do is, and a lot of people need to take a moment of silence and just breathe air and to take in what's around them, okay? Just to calm yourself and to rest and recuperate with the Four of Swords. And once you rest and meditated on what it is you need to do and how to get over this Five of Cups, then you, it's repeating itself. Rest, reflect, and do your homework with the Hermit. So go within and meditate, and reflect on what you have learned and not to act out on impulse. That is what I got.
I feel that you are in a position where you're trying to live, where you're trying to guard what you've got. You're on guard. You're getting ready for the battle. There is a of Pentacles around. Queen of Pentacles can be a provider. A Queen of Pentacles can be a money grabber. A Queen of Pentacles can be something. It's anything that has to do something tangible that has to do with providing material things necessary for life. Could be the person that you're guarding yourself against. Or this could be the person. Oh, hold on one sec. There's the Queen of Swords in your past as well. Somebody who's cold, very smart, but cold. Like things could have started with her. Now, at the base of your reading, you have the Ace of Wands. So you are there now, where you need to start again, where you need to come up with things to help you advance. And at the head of the reading, you have the Lovers. Always be careful about the bump here in between the Lovers, and those Lovers, they're facing the angel right now, but at the back of them, there's a devil. So it's not all that it's cracked up to be. There could be someone who's willing to help you, but you don't put all your money in the same basket. Is that the right expression? All your eggs in the same basket, okay? Just be on the lookout. Take the help that you have to take, but don't take more than that. just know that you are a strong person. And it is important that you realize that. Strength is not only physical, it is inner strength, it is also emotional strength, spiritual strength. And you need to keep that in mind because, like um, Dean said, there is depression coming on the horizon with the Three of Heart and the Five of Cups. One of the things that you need to keep in mind, turn around. Those three cups might be fallen, but those two are still standing up, and they're going to help you get across the bridge to the new city there. I feel that all these things are pertaining to a person because here I get the Seven of Swords, and this person might have gotten you in a analysis paralysis, if you will, kind of things, like you might feel paralyzed, but you're not. You're strong. So focus on your strength. And like Dean said, focus on your on being on meditation, and ask your guides, ask your guardian angels to guide you always, and you'll get through this. You'll get through this. Talk to people that you really, really trust. Talk to people. Okay. I hope this resonates with you, and I'm sending you love and light. And don't give up.
Yeah, I'm looking at my cards, and it's a really interesting layout. The underneath card is the King of Wands. You know, that's that king that lives in his strength, his powers. It's that fire energy. It's that Leo energy, that strength. You know, he's in control of his kingdom. He has that power to rule, control, his perspective, creativity. Um, and you've been going through a period of time where you've had that Ace of Sword, that loving dove leading you in that victorious, positive direction. You know, that really positive energy, and you've had the sun shining on you with the universe. But the Page of Wands is coming in to forewarn you that there are things changing with this Page of Cups. He's delivering an emotional message, and letting you know there may be change coming. And in this change, I'm seeing underlying in the reading that you may be coming towards a bit of a tower moment. Now, this tower is just a indication there's change coming. You still have a foundation to rebuild on. Your foundation will be strong and sturdy, and you'll have the ability to move out of this time of crisis that might be coming towards you. I do get the Knight of Wands following that tower, which gives you back that power, that strength to move forward. This is a fast moving knight, so he will allow you to use your creativity, your emotions, your strength to move forward out of this time period. It will be a little bit stressful. You've got this Ten of Swords over your head. You're going to feel some stress and some burden, but you do come out of this. This is just a route of destiny that's been put in your path karmically to learn lessons from and to gain strength from, and you will be back on that upward swing in no time. I do see that Page of Wands going to move forward with that energy, and this Queen of Swords moving you back into the light, back into your truth, and back into stability. So just be cautious during this next phase, this next few weeks or this next month, and realize that yes, some things are going to be a little bit more of a struggle than you've been used to recently in the past, but you will overcome those things, and it will work out in the end. It just takes some time. So blessings for you, and good luck, and I hope that resonates, and I hope that helps you get through this sort of moment of crisis that you're coming up, but you're going to come out okay on the other end. So blessings to you. And Dean, did you read already? I'm losing track again.
Yeah.
We're almost with that 2 hour mark. The next person we have, what?
Tracy Ralph.
Yeah, Tracy, Ralph, and then we have George, and the last person on our list is Linda Sandoval. So Tracy, Ralph,
So Tracy,
whoever's ready to read can go.
what I have for you, Tracy, at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups moment for you. But with the Four of Cups, remember, I always tend to be optimistic with the Four of Cups, okay? Look at things half filled, not half empty, okay? These are options you have, and one of these options that you have will be a blessing from the divine, like a divine intervention. There is a seal up here, or is it a bird? I can't quite make out. It's hazy. Well, there's a seal, and then there's also a bird. Interesting, but we'll roll with it. It's whimsical, okay? It's whimsical Sunday. We'll roll with it. So, anyway, those are your. That is a gift from the divine with that bird giving you that seal. So, however that resonates with you, I know I'm trying to be metaphorical here and poetic here, but it's not working. But just keep in mind when you have the Four of Cups, think of things as being half full. Don't reject anything because one that seems the most fantastic is probably an outrageous of the cups. It's probably the one that you need to take. Remember that. It's usually the one that you dismiss or reject from somebody that's giving to you from the goodness of their heart. Okay? Don't reject anything. Think everything out clearly and think of things as half full. Because if you think of things half empty, you're like, what's the deal? I do have you as a skilled laborer worker. You are a teacher. You are a mentor to some, a motivator to others, and you're the type of person that hones your craft, Tracy. Because I do have the Eight of Pentacles here. So continue to do the hard work, to work the good fight or fight the good whatever. I can't think straight right now. But remember, you are skilled at whatever craft you are brewing up, okay? I do feel like at times you feel like you're confined with the choices you have made with the Eight of Swords. But don't worry. Don't worry because I feel like in this case that people that matter, that hold you in a good light, recognize you and everything you bring to your job or to your company or to whatever that is, how that resonates for you. Whatever you're bringing in, people who matter, people of substance, people that that opinions matter, you're on their radar, okay? And why do I say that? Because at the end of the reading, you have the Six of Wands here. So victory and success. So just keep in mind that even in the darkest times where things seem bleak, there is hope in the end. Thank you for letting me read on you, and I hope that resonates.
Yeah, Tracy. I see that you've been going through some burdens lately. You've had this Ten of Swords on you, but good news: this period of time will be lifting and ending because right in the center of the reading, I get the Three of Cups, that emotional card, that celebration of things turning into a much better direction for you. That's followed by that King of Swords. This is the king, that warrior king that stands in truth, that stands in honor, that defends his kingdom, that holds down the fort and protects his lands. And you've got that strength all around you. I show the underlying card of the reading is that Knight of Cups. This is a fast moving knight. This is an emotional knight, a knight delivering abundance to you. And he is moving forward for you, delivering this ten of cups, this happy family, this abundance, this joy that comes to your family in abundance and good energy and good spirit. You are an extremely strong person. You're going to use your strength to go through make it through this period of time, and that strength is going to carry you on. And you do believe in teamwork. I think this is working with people around you, surrounding you, helping you build this your financial security, build your home, and to be more prosperous in this next phase that's coming, you're moving through. So blessings to you and good luck. And I'm so happy to see that burdens will be lifting from you.
Tracy, I got the Two of Wands. choices are need to be made. Where do I go? Where should I? What should I do? Um, I think that there is someone who's going to help you with that. They're going to bring you something new. They're going to bring some ideas to you that is going to help you make those choices. Now, the base of the readings, I have the Six of Wands already. You see that you are in a position of power is not the right word of success, but you also feel embattled into that. So even though there's success, it's not an easy success coming that is in your card right now. In the past is out in the cold. There was difficulties in the past, and maybe that's basically what is bringing you to those choices that you need to make. And in the future, I get the the Ten of Cups. Sorry, and the Ten of Cups is basically success. It could be the end of something old for something new to begin, but I get the Ace of Cups, which is, a renewal, an emotional, spiritual renewal coming your way. So you get the beginning and the end uh, um, as an outcome to this reading. So I think that you're on the right path. Just keep going, and I'm sending you love and light.
Okay. The next person on our list is George McKenna. I hope this finds you well, George.
Are you ready to go, Kathy?
I am ready to go. I threw while
Okay.
everybody was reading. First card out, George, is the Lovers. The Lovers can be a new lover, or it can just be partnerships with somebody that's working with you. This could be partnerships with medical staff, with employers, with people in your life. In the center of the reading, I get the Empress. I think this is telling me, the Empress, if she's pregnant with new ideas and new possibilities, she holds this circle of life in her hand. She lives in her femininity. She's strength. She's power. She's control of her surroundings, and she also has that circle of life that she's holding. Is absolutely beautiful. I do see this Two of Wands moving your direction. And this Two of Wands moving forward, it's lighting your path, and it's letting you know that you do have options as you go through this path. You can you can follow that light that leads you to that path into the heavens in that strength. And the underlying card of this reading is your strength. You do have strength, and you're moving in your strength and your power as you're working through this period of time. I have the Knight of Cups, bringing that abundance, that message of abundance and emotion towards you. You are the King of Pentacles, or the King of Swords. You live in your truth. You live in your power. You've got that control over what happens to you in your life, and you are a warrior king. And I see celebration coming your way. So blessings to you, George, in this period of time, and let us know how things are going. So it looks like you're having a great week this week.
His name is George, is that correct?
Yes, George McKenna.
Do you need me to go, Sophie?
Yeah, I didn't catch the name, so yeah, please.
Okay. So, George, what I have for you overall, I have the Nine of Pentacles. Sitting in your own success, listening, that could be something as simple as finding Zen, right? Finding that meditation mode, finding somewhere that you feel connected. This could be a home in a recliner watching the boob tube, or this could be out in nature and listening to the birds singing. I think that's a robin on her hand though, but whatever makes you or a cardinal, one or the other. Whatever makes you feel at peace and at harmony within yourself, within your surroundings, that is what you should be doing and thinking about. Okay. At the beginning of my reading, I do have the Queen of Pentacles here. I'm not sure if this is you, a family member that's on your mind, a caregiver, or a friend. This Queen of Pentacles, like Sophie has mentioned before, is somebody that is a provider, a natural provider of something that brings necessity to life. And thank you for saying that, Sophie, because that makes so much sense to say. It wraps everything up in a nutshell.
Yeah.
So she's the type of person that would pretty much give you the shirt off her back, give you $5 to treat yourself on something, or give you a hug because you need the hug. Something that simple to make you feel better and at peace. Okay. So when I'm looking towards the future for you, I see that I don't know if it's someone that you're left behind or someone that you can't connect with, because I do have the five of swords. So there's definitely some mental anguish about this, and I know you wanted to, before the past when I read on you, if I remember correctly, you wanted to go abroad to be with family. I think in Europe, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that not being able to do that has left you feel a little sideways about it, because I know family means it is important to you, and as it should be. But you can find this, like I said, with the Nine of Pentacles, you can find the same kind of connections here where you are at with the Six of Swords. You're going to find a way to make those connections and find your true path. It may not be abroad, but it may be somewhere in your own backyard. Remember, love can be with anyone or anything that brings you joy. It could be as simple as getting a pet. Pets know nothing but love. Okay. I want you to think about that hard, and be very optimistic with how you're getting and receiving love. And love is not just from human to human interaction. Many blessings to you, and thank you for letting us read on you.
Yes. The next person on our list is
Well,
Oh,
Lynette.
also, she hasn't gone yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
George,
I
I
thought
get
you
four.
started, Sophie.
No, I was lost. I got three fours. Fours are very good. It's a harmonious number. It's a number that brings, like, I mean, when you look at this four of wands, it's basically a good foundation. It's very harmonious. So here you are in a position where you need to hang on to what you've got. You're looking for a solution to a problem, and it makes sense now that Dean said you wanted to go to Europe and you're not able to, and you're looking for a solution. There is another one handed out to you. Look at this cup here. Okay, like Dean said, family, you may not be able to go there, but there are other ways to connect with them, but you also have people here for you. And this is basically the foundation of the reading is the foundation. It's basically a good foundation with families and friends. And here you have the King of Sword. And I don't know if I'm getting tired or what, but I can't make heads or tails about what this is about. It's thinking, you're thinking a lot. Look, in the past, I have all knowing, the high priestess. And to me, the high priestess can also talk about being all knowing. She was, I can't remember the name of the goddess, but she is a goddess who knows it all, everything that is spiritual. She's all knowing. And this is, the king is a leader. I feel like saying, and that's what's coming to mind. The King of Sword is the strongest king because he is very intelligent. He is able to make decisions that can be difficult, sometimes harsh, but he can also be loving with this hand. He can also be a loving king. Now, you're evaluating things. I think that you need, like Dean said, you need to think about what is right for you. And at the back of the reading, I mean, it's the temperance, and right under it is the sword of truth. So, um, you need to look at what is right and what is not, and consider what is the truth here. Don't try to manipulate things into something that would not be right for you. You need to look at the star. It keeps on going, guys. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
The star, wishing upon a star. This wish may not be uh, something that can be.
There was health issues that resolved in the whole matter too,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly.
Maybe that's why the manipulation card is actually you have everything you've got so that you can wish upon a star and achieve that wish. But you have truths to face before you make that decision. So I hope this resonates with you, and I'm sending love and light.
And I did look up the spiritual meaning of that 444 that showed
Thank
at
you.
the beginning of your cards. And it says the number 444. It signifies the end of one phase of life and the beginning of another.
Oh,
The, the number is often interpreted as a sign of spiritual change, either for oneself or for others. And being aware of this spiritual awakening can only help you as great things lie ahead. So blessings to receiving those fours. Um,
yes.
Hi Kathleen J Lightworker, my namesake. She's also in the room. So I pulled a Navasta blessing card for you, Kathleen, because we're not reading on readers, but on oracles for the readers. So the message that came up for you is also our next person is Linda Sandoval, and she'll be our last reading for the night. Just so that you guys can start cheering on that. I'm sorry. The blessing is blessing of doors closing. One moment things happen, then everything seems to happen at once. A door closed. A door soon closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into the bright new life, and one in which you can be who you truly are. Namaste. So that is the card, and here's the beautiful.
That's pretty colors.
Isn't that art?
Call it Tutti
Absolutely
Frutti.
art in this deck.
Tutti Frutti. I like it.
Love that deck. One of my new toys. So,
So, Linda Sandoval, right?
yes.
Linda Sandoval. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know if this is how this reads. They could read in multiple different ways. But what I do have is the bottom of my deck is the Emperor. Okay. He's the ruler of all the kingdoms at hand, where it's the pentacles, the wands, the swords, and the cups. Haha, I didn't say hearts this time. I'm on my game right now. So yeah, he has those four kingdoms in at his disposal and how he makes decisions. So he doesn't he does not make decisions out of haste, because why? He has four corners to work from, right? And I find that is what balances him. That's why he is the king. He looks from all four different perspectives. And when relationships come into play, because I think this is a relationship, things with the lovers that was in the center of my reading, okay, on the surface, things can seem successful, blissful, rainbows and butterflies with the Six of Wands, right? Living in that moment of pure love and love and lust. I'll just say it like that, love and lust. Because what it ends up happening is the true people's, you can't keep the fakeness up, okay? You can't always be rainbows and butterflies, okay? Let's just be real, people. Because I also have the Five of Swords, and I'm not sure how that's interweaving in this sense of success and love. Because this Five of Swords is very specific: headaches, confusion, worry, anxieties, dismay, distraught. I don't know. What I'm getting is it's like with success, success in a partnership or love, but with that comes grief. I don't. I hope that. I mean, that's. What are
Makes
you guys
sense.
getting? Hmm?
I'm getting that right now you need to be in a moment of temperance and strength. Okay, the temperance and the strength go together. I don't think that the strength comes across. And that means wisdom. So you are in a position where you need, the Alcoholic Anonymous prayer, like the serenity prayer, granting the serenity to know to change it, to accept the things that cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. These two cards represent that. Okay, because you are in a tower moment. And can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. You are in a tower moment, and this tower moment is it is a difficult one. You're going to need to replant that tree so it can grow again. And with the two of cups, you might need to do it with someone, or you might want to do it with someone, and that someone, no, 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 you don't want to do it with someone because that someone comes from nostalgia, comes from your past, and that past is in the future. That doesn't make sense. In the past, you were given all the need, you were given all the this isn't the magician, like your natural qualities that came to you from spirit are in your strength cards, are your strength. So you need to hang on to that. And this nostalgia card, this is your past coming back into the future with this two of cups here. And I feel this two of cups, you need to let go of it. And you, at the back of the pack, you have the Ace of Pentacles that is telling you to start anew, to start fresh. It's not easy, but to start fresh. So there's something you need to let go of, and that is your past.
I
Does that
think
make
that
sense?
makes sense because I threw two more cards on it as I would as a 5 card spread, and I have the yin and the yang. I had the sun and the moon. So the path was happy, then filled with. If I was to follow that same path, I would have had the moon would be on the um, linked with the 5 of Swords. So
Mm.
there's some ugliness going on there, and you need to go back to sunshine. Find your inner light and healing. It will take work, but you will get to that happy time
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Well, this is a 3-layer reading because we're moving through the cycle of this, and the underlying card I got in this reading was that 5 of Pentacles, that feeling a little bit left out in the cold, that stress, that depression, that really wanting to reach out for help, but not necessarily knowing how to do that. But have faith because it is coming. Um, because the first card I get in the cup is the King of Pentacles. This king is going to help you rise up in your light. He's going to give you that emotional support and stability that helps you move forward into this next phase. And things are going to get a lot better. This is that emotional king, the one that uses intuition, his spirit, his guidance that will help lead you in that strength. Right in the center of the reading, I get the Ace of Swords. This is the peace stuff, the sword of Michael, helping you win that battle and gain strength. And in that strength, you will rise, and you are protected. And on that, it's going to bring the sun to you, and things in the universe are going to start balancing out. The sun is the best card in the deck, so you are moving in a much better forward motion area. And things are looking good. It's followed. I threw 2 more cards to make it a 5-card reading because I was curious as to which direction this was going, because it looks like you're coming out of a time of great struggle. The Page of Cups is moving forward, giving you that message of love, spirit, intuition, emotional strength. So he's delivering those messages that there are people that are there giving you that strength behind you, and supporting you emotionally. It's also giving you that transformation. You're moving into a more transformative period of time in abundance. And the final card I got is this 3 of Pentacles. That's people working with you to accomplish plans and to get things settled out. So I don't know what's going on in your life, if you're dealing with, a lot of financial things or health issues or even legal issues, something that you're needing assistance in. You are going to get that help you need to help get organized, and things will start falling in place. So blessings to you, Linda. Good luck, and let us know how things are going. And that is our final reading for the night. And blessings to everybody. Thank you for coming and joining us. I want to thank Sophie for joining us tonight.
Thank you,
Thank
Sophie.
you.
It was fun.
Thank you. I finally made it.
Yeah, I would love to come on your Fridays. I love doing your Wheel of Fortune
Yes.
nights. They're so fun, especially
Yes.
when we're mixing all that political in there. And I love how we just take the spin and do American,
Yeah.
Canadian, the whole works.
We shall.
So
shall.
yeah, send me a link,
Yes.
and anytime you need another one to join the group, I'm always available. I know Dean loves doing that
Me
one
too.
too. It's always so fun.
Yeah.
So
It
I'm
is. I
working
need
with
to revamp
Sophie.
it a little bit, but yeah, it is.
yeah,
It is a lot of fun.
stay in
Yes.
the background so we can chat a little bit.
Yes.
I am going to say goodnight to everybody. Thank
night,
you
everybody.
for joining us, and it
Thank
was
you
so
for your
much fun reading
donations.
for everybody and all the beautiful readers that are here supporting our channel as well. Thank you, Lisa, Sharon, Sonia,
Thank you very much,
Kathleen.
everyone.
The new one, I'm glad I brought to your channel. Living in
Manasseh.
Thank you. I've got to go watch her channel and check her out. She's new also. Hi, Snow Wolf. And thank you all for joining us. And we will be on probably tomorrow. I think, are you doing a new release tomorrow, Dean?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a new show.
Oh,
It's kind of a new show. It's kind of a motivational one, and it's a self-pace as you go to learning more about yourself. But I'm not gonna get too much on that. I don't know if I'm gonna make it live or if I'm going to film it. I might make it live, and if you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. I mean, it's there for you to watch back. But it's a self-paced. It's going to be a self-discovery journey on your own. And I'm going to do reflection. You know what? I'm not going to give any more about. I'll just because
bring a notepad and a pen with you when he comes on, because you will want to take notes. I'm also getting ready to launch a new show. I don't know if I'm going to have it out on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to do mine, record it. I do have a name of my program, but I think it's buried in my tablet right now. I haven't started recording it, but I did find a really great name for it. I'll find it. I'm working on building an oracle deck right now, and every time you hear Dean say, "Hey, Kathy, write that one down," we're actually collaborating on this deck on the actual card phrases. When we say something brilliant that sticks in our head, we're jotting them down, or he's dictating them to me.
It's because. Well, we'll talk about that offline. Yeah. I want to say good night to everybody. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you to all the readers that are continued their support with us too. And thank you for all of those that are out there who entrust us with joining along in your journey of self-discovery. Because there are several readers out there that you can go to, but you decide to spend that evening with us, and we thank you humbly. Thank you for that. And with that, we will leave you with peace and harmony.
Peace, harmony,
much light, much love.
Bye, everybody.
Blessings. Good night.